Patrick Brown. He's currently the mayor of Brampton, and he has been disqualified by the Conservative Party of Canada. Of course, we'll discuss the reasons as we move further, and most of you would also know the reasons. Patrick Brown denies any wrongdoing. He also gave us an exclusive interview here at Y Media, and there have been few developments ever since. There has been a whistleblower. She came up. She says she was the one who gave this reference to the Conservative Party of Canada. On this basis, Conservative Party of Canada disqualified Patrick Brown. Now, Patrick Brown, once again, he's denied any wrongdoing. Earlier, with an exclusive interview with Y Media, Patrick Brown blamed it on the Pierre Poilievre campaign, though Pierre Poilievre campaign has denied all this. But there are many questions still unanswered. Which version do we really believe? There's one version which we're hearing from the whistleblower. She has her own allegations to make, and then there is another version that's coming from the Patrick Brown campaign, which says that there has been no wrongdoing by Patrick Brown. And during this time, Patrick Brown, he's also hired a legal team, and they have sent notice to the Conservative Party of Canada. And Conservative Party of Canada is defending its decision. Not only the Conservative Party is saying this was the right thing to do, but they're also saying that yes, we have full proof or everything in detail, and that is how we made this judgment. So to discuss all this, we have our associate editor, Ramona Singh from Y Media. Ramona ji, a very warm welcome on Channel Y. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I know we have covered the story on Y Media. You've been doing your morning shows on Y Plus and Channel Y, and I've been doing rounds of the story on Channel Y, Radio Y, and MIDWEEK Newspaper as well. But I think there's lots to be discussed. There are still many questions which are unanswered. Let's start with this one. What do you make out of all this story?
Well, what I make out of all this whole story is that it's massive headlines right now. Since the Conservative leadership election started the race, it's had massive headlines between multiple campaigns, and more specifically the Pierre Poilievre campaign and the Patrick Brown campaign. They've gone back and forth attacking one another, and that really took over the headlines for quite some time. Then there was a quiet period when there was the provincial elections. Since that's over, now this massive news that just happened on July the 5th, it was a Tuesday night. A letter was released by the Conservative Leadership Organizing Election Organizing Committee, short LEOC. They sent out a statement saying that Patrick Brown is disqualified, and then to that, Patrick Brown sent out his statement saying that he denies any allegations of wrongdoing. What the party had said, the LEOC, the committee essentially said that it was based on financing rules and something that would go against federal law and Elections Canada Act, and this was part of their reason. So we weren't sure about what was the allegations specifically when it came to the financial dispute in terms of the issue at hand when it comes to financing for election campaigns. And I think even the next day you had an interview right away with him, and he was saying it's a phantom. Like, these allegations have come out. We don't know what the rumor in the media, in the sphere, is that there was somebody, campaign staff, getting paid by a private corporation. And that's all that was circulating in terms of allegations. And that's when you interviewed him, he said, well, we don't know who this person is. We don't know like what private company it is, what corporation it is. How can we address something that we don't know? Which was really the highlight of, I think, the interview that you had with him. And the main thing that he said in that exclusive interview with yourself at Y Media is that he believed that it was Pierre Poilievre's campaign that was behind all of this, saying that Pierre Poilievre is a bully, and alleging that they had put pressure on LEOC to make that decision because the vote was 11-6 and 11 was to disqualify him, and they took immediate actions.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y, a South Asian Canadian channel.